Okay guys, just doing a quick video based on what we believe is the best way to learn your theory using Theory Test Pro through the Driving Academy. What we found is over time, a lot of people, when they like to go on to work on the theory, they just look for a quick fix, and this is not the best way to go through it. And what we realise is people, when they do this, they go on to the program, and the biggest mistake they're going to do is they're going to click on multiple choice, and they're going to go straight for this fella, the mock test, and it's not the way to do it. It takes up a much longer process to get to where you want to be, and you don't really learn the stuff on there properly, and that is the key thing, learning the stuff that's on there properly, taking them topics in. So the biggest mistake people make, as I say, is going to mock tests, because mock tests, you'll see as I explain what I'm about through as we get the hints and tips. Remember, you will know some of this stuff on here already, only a small percentage though, and of course it's multiple choice, but it is about understanding at the end of the day as well what you've learned, and not just using something and then it gets forgotten about later, or not actually going in the first place. So when you learn through mock tests, as I say, you're not learning the whole thing. If you go on to practice topics, and we'll click on that one, you've got the range of topics there to work your way through. Pick one topic in particular. Don't just click on mock. If you click on a mock test, the computer will generate questions from all of these topics here. But if you click on just one specific topic and work your way right the way through to the end of it, you'll complete that topic. Now, it is repetitive as you go through. It's meant to be, and that's how we'll learn so much better through rote. So you might get 4 or 5 questions on mobile phones. Certainly by the end of that section, you'll know the rules on mobile phones. Where if you click and randomly on a mock test, you'll maybe just get 2 or 3 from that section. So this is a much better way that we'd like to work. And by doing this, it's guaranteed twice as likely to pass first time. So stick with it. This is the way to do it. So you'll notice as you go into your topics, there's 48 questions in accidents. If we're going out on traffic signs, 133. Now that's quite a lot. So try and think about how much time you've got when you're on practicing, and try and pick a realistic topic that you think you can finish. If you cannot, don't worry, you can still go back onto the same place. It will record your process. Now as you're working your way through your topic, it will be amber, and it'll go amber all the way till you get to question 67 on vulnerable road users, for example. Then this will turn green. Then pick another topic. Work your way through, if it's other types of road vehicles, then work your way through those 22 questions until that turns green. Before you know it, you'll start getting full green bars along here, and that'll spur you on. Your progress will also colour round in blue, and the further you get it round past the halfway mark, the more you'll be pushed to finish it as well. So as I say, click on the topic that you want to work on, and then you'll begin your test, and then work your way through that. So just for example, click on the first one, and if you want to listen to it, click on the
Which sign means that there may be people walking along the road?
So look at which sign that you, from your knowledge, that you know. If you don't know, then you've got a selection at the bottom which says show knowledge and understanding. If you're working on mock tests, you don't have this facility. So this is another big plus for doing it in this way. If you work through a mock test, you just guessing the answer if you don't know it, checking the answer and moving on. Working your way through it this way, you can actually, the best way to do is to see if you know the answer, click on the answer that you think it is, and remember at this point it is a guess. Then click on the knowledge and understanding. Once you've had a little read through that, it doesn't always give you the answer. Sometimes it does almost go through a direct answer, but it doesn't always give you the answer. So have a read through that section, and then pick the question that you believe it is. Let's see if you would change your mind, for example. For example, if you've gone for this one here, the first time round, after reading it, would you think maybe about changing it to a different one or whatever? Okay, so knowledge understanding, a really good way of clicking on it if you don't know the answer. Read a little bit about it and then potentially change it, see if you want to change it, and then check your answer to see if you're correct. Okay, work your way through the next question and so on, like so. If you've only done a couple of questions and you haven't got time, you've got to go out or whatever, just click on quick practice. This is just a key, doesn't mean you got any of them wrong as such, just a key at the top. Have a look down where the ones, obviously there'll be a lot more than this, I only did one there for example, but if you went the way down you'd be able to check through the ones again that you got wrong and whatnot. And you go back to your topics and you can see that we've gone on there and we've done a couple of questions there on vulnerable road users. And it should say that I think was it road traffic signs? I can't remember which one I went on now. So that's the best way to do it, and you'll see your progress working through there, and eventually get to the topic to green. Keep on doing that, and that is the best way to work your way through it. Once you've completed that, and you've completed all of them, and they're all green, then go to your dashboard, and then only then do you want to click on multiple choice and then click on mock tests. So practice topics is the key. Mock tests is what we're going to go to afterwards. For example, just to drill that home, if you were at sixth form, there's no way or you would take a mock test in, let's say you start that secondary that year there at September. You're not going to go and take a mock test at the end of September. It's going to be at least back end of January the following year when you're going to take that mock test. If you take mock tests too soon, it can be demoralising and it can push you away from the theory, and then it can drag the whole process out. So if you're a good scholar, this is the way you want it to do it. This is the way you'll progress. This is the way you'll understand, and it will be much more interactive with your instructor when you're working your way through your lessons. Okay. So I hope this video helps. If you've got any questions, obviously feel free to message us in the usual way, either direct to your instructor or through some of the social media stuff that we've got out there, Facebook Messenger as well, through the Driving Academy page. Okay, so hope it helps and good luck with any theory practice that you're doing.